Hello, beautiful Gemini. How are you? I'm here to bring you your weekly reading. We're going to be focusing on the energies of this full wolf moon in Cancer and the lunar eclipse happening on the 10th. Well, here on the East Coast, it's the 10th of January. So, if you're watching this at a later point in time, don't worry. If the title speaks to you and the message, the reading speaks to you, it's your reading. But I'm just making mention so we all pay attention. That is why I am using the Queen of the Moon Oracle as well as Moonology for you here today, Gemini. But this is an emotional moon. Emotions will run high. And because Mercury is floating around in the picture, there will be misfires in communication. And you're ruled by Mercury, so it might impact you a little bit more than some others. So be careful with relationships like friendships, romantic partnerships, work relationships, family relationships. All of it's up for grabs, unfortunately. But for you, I'm looking at notes from my favorite astrologer. This lunation is going to highlight activity in your second and eighth house, right? Because they're opposite. So the second house is earnings, salary, movable goods, self-esteem, your values, talents, and skill sets. And it's looking for balance with that ninth house. That's outer influences of your, other people's resources, banks, loans, debts, insurance, commissions, payouts, and taxes. So we've got your values, talents, and skill sets is opposing some financial stuff. So FYI. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. If you've been here a while, I really appreciate you. We're growing this thing, and it's happening, and now I got the card of growth for you here. How appropriate. As I said it, it came out. So I will read that to you. Yes, your comments have been great, and your emails and private readings. It's all been wonderful, and I'm just so grateful. I have almost no words to express it, so thank you so much. Now you get the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action, so let's see what that's about. New moon in Aries is on page 42. So this one says, the flame is lit. Yes. It's a wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution? Just don't go too fast. Treat people well as you charge toward your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. So there are a couple of other meanings, and this is do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now, and that kind of goes with this full moon in Cancer. You need a 12-month plan, and it can also mean a new male is coming into your life because we have this Aries energy, very masculine. Okay, let's see what this Queen of the Moon growth card has to say. It is card number 5. 5 is about change. So it says, reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, wait for it, take action. Swear it, can't make it up. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes to your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous, you will blossom. Get unstuck, take action. I like it. Let's see what the reading brings. This reading is generally, the intention is that it's about relationships of a romantic nature, love, soulmate, twin flame, but what comes out, comes out. And if you're new to the channel, I'll walk you through it. Feel free to flip the characters around. I set my intentions for who's supposed to be who, but that doesn't mean Spirit answers me. If the storyline resonates and you just had to flip the characters, it doesn't make the reading wrong. Just flip the characters. And if by chance you're watching this and you're saying, well, I don't know what she's talking about, it's just not your reading. It doesn't make the reading wrong. There are a lot of Geminis out there, and so it's going to be right for many of you, and for those who's not, you can just go watch the reading for your rising sign or your moon sign or your Venus sign. You'll get 3 other opportunities there to see if something resonates. Okay, otherwise come back next week. Underlying energy here, endings and new beginnings. Wow, that's the world, Aquarius and Capricorn, as above, so below. So those that are new or who might have forgotten this first row, it's my intention it represents the other person. You could be dealing with an earth sign here, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. You also show up here in the reading. Lovers is the card of Gemini. Second row is supposed to represent you, Gemini, but again, as I said, you feel free to flip the the characters around. I do think it might be you because we have air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in the 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. And then the last row represents the connection, like what's going on in the connection. And here you are here too, Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Queen of Swords. Wow. I do see, as I said, I see Aquarius and Capricorn here. I see Gemini energy here. The Fool is Aquarius. The Fool comes out in the future of the connection. And then we've got some earth signs and a little bit of passion here in this 4 of Wands. That is twin flame energy. So it's the card of 1111. So something came on your path in the past. Let's take a look. First, I want to look at this World card, endings and new beginnings, the energy underneath the whole reading. Sort of what's going on that we're not aware of. Emperor, Aries energy. There's that action card, Emperor, and there might be some fantasy here or illusion, possibly some emotional overwhelm. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, with regard to a past life soulmate. So I do feel like this is somebody from your past. Divine masculine energy is here. So endings and new beginnings with regard to a divine masculine energy. Unless you're the divine masculine, then that's talking about you. And you can be a woman and be divine masculine. There's nothing, we can shift in and out of the energies within a relationship. So don't get so stuck on that. Twin flame is about energy. It isn't about a person. Light bulb. But it is with regard to this past life soulmate. So there's some emotional overwhelm here. It's 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. That's what's underlying the connection. Let's look. This person up here, past energy here, 9 of Swords. When I say the past, this could be very recent. This could be days or weeks. Could be months or years or decades. So we just have to sort of work our way through the reading and get a feel for what it might be about. And then we move into the present energy here as well as future energy for the connection. I feel like you're going in a good direction here. We have this 10 of Pentacles here, Gemini. And moving to calmer waters. So for you, I think things are going pretty well. But this person had some anxiety in the past. 9 of Swords, past energy here. For this other person, what's that about? About commitment. Yeah. Spirit's like, why are you asking me? So this person in the past was sort of all up in their head and losing sleep with regard to, I'm going to say commitment. And then that 9 of Swords comes out again. Because I said commitment as I acknowledge this card come out, and then I get confirmation from Spirit with this 9 of Swords. So the anxiety was sort of maybe making a commitment. And I do feel it is that because we do have this twin flame energy, this is life partnership. See the 1111? Life partnership, and I feel that's in your energy, Gemini, and I think this person was freaked out. But now they're showing up here as Queen of Pentacles, or this is your energy. I know you're an air sign, but you can be in the Queen of Pentacles, but we'll see. Queen of Pentacles is about taking care of yourself, being grounded, stable. Too many cards. Yeah, I feel like this oh, yeah, there was something here that was a little bit disappointing or heartbreaking. This person presently in the energy of Queen of Pentacles can still be a dude and be in the Queen of Pentacles energy. All that means is they're still resolving some emotions. But this is about taking care of yourself, doing, providing for yourself, getting solid ground under your feet, being stable, focusing on your stability, your groundedness. And I say that's their energy because here they are head down working hard. I feel they're doing that as a distraction, laying down a burden. This is the end of a burdensome cycle, something that they just came through and they've learned the lesson and boom, it's over. And it's with regard to some heartache. That was on the bottom of the deck, so it's sort of the underlying energy. It's only part of the story in that it's about unconscious motivation. So there was some heartache or disappointment or a sense of loss, either on their part or that they may have caused. So they're laying that burden down, focusing on their work, on their stability, coming up with maybe a creative solution to a problem. That's always possible. Lovers in the future. Look at this gorgeosity card. Oh my goodness. Look at the lilies. Lovers. That's the card of Gemini. Why is the card of lovers here in the future for this person? I feel like they have to make a choice. I do feel they're making a choice, and they are choosing transformation here. They're choosing to change their way of being in the world. And the way of being, this is this little Page of Wands. So let me walk you through this. I feel like this person tends to be impulsive with regard to their passion. So they are thinking at the physical level first, not from their heart, not from their intellect, not from their sense of stability. They get the impulse and they fly. Pages are youthful energy, therefore they tend to be less evolved, they tend to be less mature. That's why they say this is the one night stand card, right? I see it, I want it, I take it, I move on. But that's being transformed. And next out, we get the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can often be a card of spying, keeping tabs, but in its most basic interpretation, it is now shifting out of the body level and into the head, the thinking. So, you know which head I'm talking about now. Got to keep this PG. So this is a person who is now transforming. They're staying sort of horizontal here. They're maybe not evolving up from the Page to the Knight or the Queen or the King, but they are evolving in terms of now they are triggered by thoughts. They think first. This is a messenger, but it's also the ignition of an energy, and this is the energy of truth, honesty, information. Get it? So I feel like they've made a choice to shift from physical impulse to mental energy. And that feels like it was a conscious choice. For you here, Gemini, in the past, Four of Wands. Wow. Yep, this is... Yep, you identified your soulmate. Boom, done. lifetime partnership, past life soulmate, soulmate, twin flame soulmate, 1111. It's all right here in these two cards. That's your past energy. So it may have thrown this person into a bit of a tizzy because the C word comes up, commitment, right? Like, I feel you spiritually, and they're like, yeah, I feel it too, and I'm not sure what to do with it. But they want to be grounded, and so they're now in this Queen of Pentacles, which really, and focusing on their work and stability. Beautiful energy. Putting down the burdens of the heartache of the past. I like it. And they're trying to transform from somebody who's maybe physically impulsive to someone who thinks first. That would be a nice change of pace. And here you are, Gemini, moving to smoother water. Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm all in. After player energy. Yeah, that's why it's coming out here. That underlying card was that Three of Swords. Right. Because someone played you a bit. Now it's like, yep, destiny is taking over. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You're moving forward away from the negative, deceptive energy and toward what fate holds for you, which is all good. All good. Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini. Wow. Woo! I had two rough readings in a row. Aries and Taurus were tough. This one feels good to me. When I say, I mean, I love their readings, but they were involved and a lot of drama. Look at this. Possible a brand new love is coming in for you here, Gemini. Yes, there's growth and it's time to take action, but I kind of feel like you may be moving away from player energy. This may be the player up here. And this would suggest that someone new comes on your path. And we do see endings and new beginnings. And this Emperor energy, I feel like it's emotional for you because it involves this past life soulmate, which I think is this person who you've been on and off with a lot, very possibly. And let's take a look at the connection. Page of Pentacles in the past, that's a small offer. A new beginning of sorts, like a fresh start here. Well, I'm not sure it went very well because I think there was a fresh start in the connection, an effort to try, like I feel like you were all in for this person. Your soulmate, someone you perceive as your twin flame, your soulmate, your, somebody you've been destined to be with, but they didn't perceive it the same way. They were sort of all caught up in their head and anxiety ridden. And I think they said that they wanted a new start, fresh start. Here we go, fresh start. But it quickly, end of a painful cycle. And focus on the past here. This is regret, sadness, loss, grief. So I think it kind of was DOA, all your hopes here, and then just boom, this crashing, like it couldn't even get off the ground. Like I don't even see a tower moment because it couldn't even get off the ground, if that makes sense. That's why you're moving on. Immediately. You don't need to wait because you know this energy. You've seen this before. So that's why you're growing. Time to take action. Yeah, action away from that and leave it up to destiny. If you're meant to have, a committed, loving life partnership, you will have it. And guess what? It's right here. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Queen of Swords, here you are. Yeah, cut out what no longer serves you. You may have a lot of questions for this person. That's fair. That makes sense. But I don't think you're going to learn a whole lot. Nothing new. Queen of Swords within this connection for Gemini. Very interesting. Here's this withholding energy. I feel like you do have a lot of questions. I feel within the connection, this person's energy up here, this Queen of Pentacles, looking out for themselves, taking care of themselves, putting their head down, working hard, laying down the burden of this 10 of, you know, they've got the 10 of Wands. That's laying down a burden, right? Something that's weighing on their back with regard to a 3 of Swords. Here, we've got 10 of Swords. And this is pain. That's a burden. This is pain. And there's a focus on the past. But here in the present energy, I have Queen of Swords between you. And even though I see you moving on to smoother waters and away from the deception, away from betrayal, away from somebody who's constantly breaking the trust, I still feel you have a lot of questions. This is a card of victory. I feel you cut this person out. And there's this, but I feel like you almost make peace with them. See the wreath of peace on that wand. I almost feel like you go into battle, but no blood is shed. And you kind of come back from battle, both of you, and you're like, good, we reached an understanding. No blood was shed. That is victory. Peace, truce, whatever you want to call it. King of Pentacles. So now there's this grounded, stable energy, and it's followed by a 4 of Pentacles. That was underneath, so it is unconscious energy. I do feel that there's a new focus on stability, on abundance, on, you know, you heading, because this is what you want. You want this. 10 of Pentacles. You want that stability. You got to get it for yourself first, and that means holding back. Hold back. Protect what's yours. This is withholding, and it could be this person withholding, but I feel it's within the connection. You both take a step back. I think you're both in the energy of working on your own stability. I feel that that's where you are right now. Now in the future, we have the Fool. Card of Aquarius, elemental air. Why is the Fool here for Gemini? Brand new day, new beginning, leap of faith. Can also be a big risk. Nope, brand new day. Here you are. You're moving on. You're moving on, and I'm here to tell you, brand new love is on the path. Brand new love is on the path. This Ace of Cups. A life partnership that is happy, content, stable, secure, and abundant, and new, divinely gifted love is coming in the future for you, Gemini. Keep moving forward. Yeah, brand new day, leap of faith, sailing to a calmer shore. I feel you left this connection on good terms, stable, grounded. It didn't undo you. And I do feel you come out of that with what you walked in with. Nobody's taking anything from you that you're not willing to hand over, but this is time to take action to move on. Okay, my dear, beautiful Gemini, I feel really good. This reading feels good, even though I'm feeling this energetic shift. It's more on your part. I just feel this person, I don't feel they're operating at your level. They're all paid. You're something more. You want something more. You want to get back in the control seat of your life. Okay, my dears, if I am speaking your story, the link to the extended is below. I'm going to look at messages to you from Spirit. I will be looking at a message from this person, energetically what they're trying to say to you, and from you to them, see if we can get any closure, and then we'll look at outcome and when might this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles be coming in for you. When will this brand new day show up? Okay. I'm excited. I hope you'll follow me. Otherwise, I'll see you on a future video. Take care. Bye, Gemini.